Just so nervous. Everything is just looking. Welcome to Patapon 2, a game that I feel the devs don't put as much love in as the community that has done mods and trying to make another game out of it. And I'm just here to show it off and play it because I just thought it was interesting and fun. Now, I won't be playing this version of the game specifically. There's a complications here. There is the PSP version, the original version, and the PS4 version. However, I won't be playing the PS4 version because I don't want to buy a console just for one game. And instead, I'll be emulating it to use this updated textures mod by the names in the bottom as you see there. That has made the updates, that has made the textures crisp and beautiful. Perfect to show this off. And there will be some blurry textures here and there, but aside from that, it should be just fine. For now, let's head off into this world and see what this is all about. Don't worry, I'll summarize the first game for you real quick. After all, I will give my reasonings why I'm starting with the second one first, but I'll just give you a summarization and I'll tell you later why my decision became final. As their ship neared completion, Patapon suddenly remembered an old story of how a tribe came from nothing after the god blessed them with power to fight the army the Zigatons that were blocking their way from their goal. As they said, if the Patapons found Earth then, doom will come to the entire world. As Patapons find it, they realize it wasn't what they were looking at. However, they find land to build a ship and continue their journey. Oh mighty leader, let's sail off into the dark unknown as our search for Earth End continues. Please come back to us soon. The Patapons bravely set off in their voyage, leaving behind their loved ones, friends, and the safety of their home island. They braved mainly violent storms and sweat through many scorching days. It was indeed a long and arduous voyage, but the brave Patapons refused to give up. However, all their suffering was insignificant compared to the troubles that awaited them. Only after 49 days and 49 nights did the Patapons truly learn the evils that lurked in the ocean blue, a mighty beast of the likes they'd never seen before. Their fate unknown, what will become of the Patapons now? Patapon Oath. I hereby pledge to honor and keep my promise to the great leader of the Patapons and help them reach Earth End. I will not stray from my goal, even in face of death or great peril. Even at moments of weakness, I will keep the beat and feel the rhythm of the earth. From this point forward, I promise to keep my pledge and take this drum of courage to be the mighty leader I was meant to be. This is my oath. If you played the first game and played on the same device, you can transfer your save data. I won't do this, obviously, and overall, it shouldn't give you that much. I'll explain later what that gives you, but for now, I recommend just ignoring it for now. The default name you can have is Kami, which is Japanese for God. Kind of obvious there, but, just interesting things. I'll name myself Yuki, though. Henceforth, you'll be known as Yuki, the Mighty One. Welcome to the world of Patapon, O Great One. If this is your first time playing, might we recommend you start off in easy mode? What say ye? This is kind of misleading. It is not saying easy mode as in difficulty. It is saying of another mechanic that is a major part of the game. I highly recommend, if this is your first time, playing on easy mode. I know how memey that sounds, but honestly, this is not about difficulty, this is about a mechanic. Just trust me on this one. I'll explain more later. I love explaining a lot later. Sorry about that, but I just can't tell because we haven't seen the mechanic. And, oh god, you didn't have to be that rude to the book. Oh my god, so many things are happening. What's going on? Earth End turned out to be unreachable. The Patapons' long voyage ended as their ship sank to the bottom of the ocean. Washed up in an unknown shore, a lone Patapon exhausts its last ounce of strength to hold onto the sacred drum. Oh, mighty leader, I pray to you. I beg of you, please have mercy on us Patapons. This is the main mechanic of rhythm. Hear the music for the drum beat, or take a look at the rectangle white border flashing. That gives you a hint of what the beat is. Time it well and...
Boom, 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 boom.
that is the main mechanic. 4 drum beats equal a command, which is the main part of how you're going to play this game. As long as you keep in mind of the white border flashing and the song beats that goes on, you shouldn't have a problem striking the rhythm perfectly.
Boom, 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 boom.
Listen to that drum. I feel it returning our power. What? Could it be our mighty leader? Oh, benevolent one, I always knew you would come for us. That's why I protected the drum with my life. Please, take the drum. As we saw with the first one being assigned to the circle button, this one is assigned to the square button. Oh, mighty leader, I pray to you. Oh, mighty Yuki, lend your strength to the Patapon so they may continue their quest to Earth End. Okay, let's practice. In order to move, you do the command square, 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 circle, or pata, pata, patapon. However, you cannot press it at the same time. This is the main mechanic. About the commands and the beats, you have to match 4 beats properly, and then the Patapons would commit to the command. You cannot do it immediately after, or they immediately stop. So, while you play for 4 beats, the command issues for 4 beats as well, and you continue after that. This took me a while to get used to, but once you know what you're doing wrong and what to do and all that kind of stuff, it takes a while, especially if it's your time. But once you get the hang of it, it is enthralling, addicting, and it just sounds perfect. Unless you mess it up. You do have some wiggle room, though. This is what the easy mode was referring to. The amount of freedom you have with the beats of the music. Just because you miss the timing doesn't mean it's completely destroyed, but it just makes a funny sound. However, you're fine. If you notice the little end stinger there, that means you did it perfectly. If one of the beats just go a little off, it doesn't mean anything bad, it just means that your timing was just off a little bit. The easy mode allows you to be more free with how your mistakes like that. Whoops. However, it's not the end of the world. Just keep going and you should be fine. As we are walking here, you can see we got a little army piling up now. Hey, this beat is amazing. This is great, Yuki. The combo on the top left, not right, keep getting my directions wrong, just shows how much until fever, but I'll explain more of what that means later on. For now, just keep on with the beat and just keep marching. Maiden? What are these things? Patapons? It can't be! Look out, the One Eyes has started to march! At every end of the level, there's a checkpoint, and once you reach that, it is the end of the level. As we slowly cross over to them because their walking speed is too slow. If you're fast enough and get your combos, you get your timing perfectly, you can actually keep running into them, which is kind of funny, but yeah, just a little something there. Patapon's march. It's easy to locate Patapon's location. He's always the dead center of the squad formations. How brave of him. During the Patapon march, Patapon will march along with the rest of the army. During the Pon Pon attack chant, he'll bravely maintain his position. Wonder what that is, huh? Guess we'll learn right after. The Carmens, a mysterious race that hide their faces behind masks. Maiden came upon them when she went wandering through unknown lands. Like a moron! She took Patapon and the others to a place she had stumbled upon. They arrived late into the night, at the ruins of the Patapon's village, Patapolis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't want to start another Bugnaria. Oh, Mighty Yuki, thank you for helping me out earlier, out of all that Carmen mess earlier. I cannot read. Sorry, this is something that's going to transfer. It's great to see you again. I'm the priestess of the great Patapon. My name is Maiden. Your return celebration is about to start, but first, please follow me. This stone obelisk is pride of the Patapon tribe. It shows that our ancestors once thrived in this area. If we want to reach Earthen, we have to retake the former Patapolis. We'll talk more later. Right now, please head through the obelisk and go hunting for some meat to fill our stomachs. We're hungry. Selecting this takes you to this... I mean, I'm not really sure what to call it, but I kind of like it at the same time. Just this beautiful scroll with the, blurry locations of the areas. It's pretty neat. Hunting on Torchiara Beach. Those Patapons are always hungry. Hunt some game. I was confused that they actually said game, but I just don't normally see that kind of writing. Hunt some game so it can prepare some meat. The sea has tendency to drift many strange items upon its shores. Here's our equip screen, where we can change out our armies and equip and all that kind of stuff, except we can't do literally anything because we just started. Really, if you go in and try to equip anything, you don't have much options. We'll go over all this soon with all these numbers and everything, but, you know, slow start. You can't really do anything anyway. That's our stuff. We got a big day tomorrow. Oh, great Patapon, I pray to you. Please give the Patapons the courage to fight. The aria of attack. So, now I guess you're seeing what this game is all about. You do commands, and the army commits with that made some sense. And here's the other mechanic that you're gonna have to deal with me, too. I'm gonna be in trouble trying to make rhythm and commentary at the same time, so this is a challenge for me too. If at any time you forget all the commands, you can hold select at any time, and that'll give you the brief rundown. Onward, you can see right there, and attack as well, and with the amount of gaps we have in the blank space, there's a lot of songs we have yet to learn, for sure. This song is part of the first game, actually, and not honestly my favorite. See, here's the thing. A lot of the first game songs aren't my favorite. I don't like most of them, and I'm messing with the time so much. Probably one reason why. But I'll mention what song is which when we come across it and all that kind of stuff, what game it came from, because a lot of the games of the first OST is put into the second game, but a lot of the second game's OST is amazing, and I'll bring it up when it happens. You see, I have a sleeping sign here, but I guess we're just going to ignore that. As I'm going through this, however, how about I show you the first area that we come across song, because that is actually one of the best songs in the first game for me, actually. So, listen to that while we go through this area. Just have a little taste of the song that's playing in this area. It's not my favorite, obviously, and it's not that bad either, but, you know, it's just somewhat okay for me. There's gonna be a lot of interesting instruments, too, and I cannot wait to show you my favorite song, though. Sad though, we got 3 horns and hide, so I don't know how you're gonna make meat out of that, but you know, just questioning, you know, just wondering, you know, just concerned. After every level, you get the name of the area, the time, how much money you got in the form of kaching, revived cap, we'll get through that later, and your spoils, basically the items you got. It's kind of weird though, because it tells you the items you retrieve, which is these, Chimera Fang, Barrier High, that kind of stuff. But it also tells you the monsters you killed, so it's like, I don't know if this counts, like, okay. And if you even want even more, if you wait on the screen, you can see all the Patapons walking all the way back home with the spoils. With some on, like, horse-looking things too, which is, kind of strange. It would be kind of nice to have those, don't you think? Whatever. Maybe they're just only used for carry, not for combat. Eye of the Warrior. When enemies are within attack range, the Patapon's expressions will change. Did you notice that? Their eyes will let you know when it's time to start the Pon attack chant. The Patapon's expressions in the HP display at the top left of the screen will change too. Nice detail. Oh, great Yuki, thank you for this food that you have blessed with us. Yum! Look how our people have come home. We're all excited over the great Yuki's return. The guy's drunk up there. How could you? Great Yuki, please allow me to show you the way to your altar. Altar? Altar? I don't know. All the collected bounties placed on this altar as a humbling offering to you, O great Yuki. Check the altar to see what kind of offerings have been made. Basically inventory, but I like how they consider it in the part of the world. An altar to bestow upon their god is your inventory. I just find that really cool. Nothing much here, of course, but we can see that we have key songs. Combined key items and Patapons. Why? The songs, the drums, the Yeripon memory. Wonder what this is. And if they did get the meat after all. We got cafeteria meat apparently. The elders tell the young Patapons, if it fills your stomach, don't complain. Everyone must eat this meat sometime. Barra hide, a heavy, greasy hide, delicately treated by the finest Curry friend, a magnificent warped fang can be shaved down to use as a weapon, and also serves well as equipment. Interesting. Great Yuki, a deep jungle lies beyond the beach. Our wish is to look upon it at Earth End. If you need more details of what Earth End is, it's basically what they think if they see it, they'll feel fulfilled. It's something about the first game that was explained, but they just assume you just know at this point, which is why I have to give a little rundown of the first game. Again, I'll give my reasons why the first game, I skipped over the first game, I'll get to it soon, but for now let's just getting through the, this part. Exploring the Juju jungle. From Totera Beach, the Patapons have treaded into a jungle full of tropical flora. What did they find blocking their way? Is it demons? Snake? No, it's the Carmen! Well, nothing else we can do here again, so let's head on out. Let's rest up, we got a big day tomorrow. I was just gonna keep saying that. I wish you had more unique dialogue, but oh well. Here, have a brand new song as we march forward. You know what's really funny about the song too? The first two songs in the beginning were from the first game. This one is from the original OST from the second game. And in the OST listing on YouTube, it's one of the last songs. Oh shit. That right there, the skull warning with the beeping. That means your timing is sucking so badly, it's about to get rid of fever. There is a cause to actually missing a lot of your timings, and that is what that is. It's just warning you like, hey, get the next one right or else, you know? Either way, with our 3 guys, we can see it took a pretty long time just to get one. I wasn't even receiving a warning, come on. You can see that we barely got through, and it took so long. But I can also express here another form of fever. Notice how they're not jumping anymore. But once I get into fever, now they start to jump. That's what fever does. It changes the attacks of all the armies of the Patapon. While fever might seem like a common thing in rhythm games to be like, oh, you're doing such a good job, you know, like good score, or me screwing up. I gotta pay attention to the commentary. I'll get used to that. Yo, wait up! Rhythm basically is the main part of the game. My kind are known as Patapon. We will join you. Very trusting, that guy. Okay, let's go. Victory will be ours. This guy. I was about to say one-shots these things, but okay, close to one-shot. 2 shots. This guy is crazy powerful. We only do like 11 damage. He does 400 as a crit and just 100 normally. Or 300. That works too. What's this? The Patapons are invading. Lower them to the Great Iron Wall. That'll destroy them all. As you can also notice in the bottom screen, you can move the screen with the D-pad. Patapon's ready! Oh god. Of course, we have nothing to fear as we have the mighty Patapon. I don't know how to pronounce the name, okay? There's no voice acting in this game. There's never voice acting in this game. I bet there's gonna be a lot of people disagreeing with that, but whatever. Let's get a little closer. Actually made that bad idea, actually. Keep in mind where you walk, because you can't go backwards in this game, so if there's a range stuff, like a definite area you should avoid, definitely don't move forward. But, you know, this is like the beginning of the game, so you have no concern. Just something to keep in mind. If you notice that when they attack and the Patapon didn't even receive damage, but instead got this like white like shield reflection thing, that just means the attack was completely blocked. Useful to know in case, because, well, this is the first time we have someone with a shield. I don't think you'll have any trouble. Now that you got the Patapons on your side, you must take the Master Sprout from the I see these names all the time and read them, but I've never actually tried to pronounce them. So, unfortunately, the way I pronounce things in Bug Fables will continue in this Let's Play too, unfortunately. Either way, he turns into a butterfly, so was he really there? Was he just a spirit? Who knows? A mystery for sure. I think that's pretty much everything major mechanic-wise with the combat, the fever, and the, you know, so on. I hope you guys got a good grasp on it. Again, this game just needs to get used to with the rhythm stuff, as, you know, you're always expected to move on your own and stuff, but as long as you keep the beat with the music and keep yourself calm, it's overall really nice. And despite anything, don't worry about being punished for using the wrong command in the wrong situation or anything. This game is forgiving. For now. For now. Don't forget to gear up. You'll be constantly acquiring new weapons and helmets. Don't forget to equip them. They'll raise stats like HP and attack power. They can be the key to victory. Your best bet is to always use triangle to optimize your Patapon's armament. We'll get to that next time, though. Great Warrior Patapon is a legendary hero. He'll be the one that restores the Master Sprout to its full glory. I just know it. He kinda died. Turned into a butterfly. You need Mater Sprout to return Mater to the Tree of Life. Back to the... wait, okay. Did I say Tree of Life twice? I don't know, I'm losing my mind. This must be done. The rumors of Dondongias near the Dongaria ruins just past Narhill Hill. Please stop giving me these names I have to read. We'll do that next time, though. We must succeed. Yuki, I prophesy that you'll meet someone of great importance there. Next time, on Patapon 2, We'll meet Destiny on Not Hill. The Patapons venture into Not Hill in search of the Mater Sprout in the rumored Dungaria. That is that is said to be roaming around this part. That's said to be. Yeah. See you guys until next time, and I hope you do enjoy this game and my wonderful messing up commentary. There's a lot more to this game, and this is just the beginning. Hopefully I did a good job explaining it all. See you guys until next time.